the continuation video of Python. In this video, we'll discuss how to run the program, Python program. So what I've done in previous video already, I have already told how to install VS Code and Anaconda. So in this, we'll see practical implementation of Anaconda command to execute our to create the environment and execute the code. So what I've done, basically in first video just introduce the cloud-based IDE. In first video I have discussed cloud-based IDE, that is Google Colab and Git Code Space. In second video I have discussed how to install the necessary softwares Anaconda and VS Code. So in third video I will discuss how to create the environment to run Python code. Okay, so I have created one folder, that is Python under drive D. In that Python folder, I have created one basic one, that is folder. Then opening this folder, right click on into the basics folder and open with code, VS Code. Okay, so the same path will be opened in VS Code. Okay, so first of all, we need to create an environment to run our Python code. Okay, so open terminal, new terminal, and we will execute the code in command prompt. Okay, so if the command prompt is not selected, so you can select command prompt from here. Okay, and suppose you have selected PowerShell and command prompt also, then you can delete from here command PowerShell, and only you need to execute command prompt. Whatever the suppose you want to execute in PowerShell, then select PowerShell, or command prompt, then command prompt. Okay, you can choose here, no problem. Command prompt, PowerShell, any command. So currently this is active. Okay, this is the window of the command prompt. Okay, so what I have done, just make sure the path is current, the path is opened, where you want to create the Python file and make the program in that folder. In that folder, just I will create the environment for the Python to run the Python code. So we'll execute conda command. That's why I have already installed the Anaconda. We will run conda command to create and make the environment for run the Python code. Okay, this is the first time, you don't need to do again and again. Suppose you have created this folder and make an environment to execute the Python code, then that's all, one time task. Okay, and again, if you want to create another folder, another project, and you want to create another environment, then again you need to do, otherwise you don't need again and again. So what we'll do, conda, this is the command conda create minus p, and we'll name as environment name as suppose env. This is the environment name. Okay, and we'll use python version 3.12. You can create the environment with Python version, whatever the version you want. Okay, with that version you can create the environment. Okay, suppose in this project you want to use the Python version, this version you want to use, then create with this version. If you making another project in another project, if you want to use a different version of Python, then you can create another environment with another version of Python, and use that environment to run the project. Okay, this is the very good feature of Python. You can manage different version of Python making an environment to run the project. Okay, means you can suppose you first I created the first I created the project with Python or using the Python version 3.12, and tomorrow you want to create an other uh, project with another version of Python, then you can do. Okay, suppose I have created with the Python version 3.12, the environment name is uh, venv. So this environment, I will use this environment to execute our project or Python code here. Suppose tomorrow you want to use another version of Python, then make another uh, environment and use that environment name to execute your project. Okay, these are all environment what you create, that is all independent. Okay, one by one I will discuss, and further you understood what is why we are creating and what is the use of it. So using the conda command, just conda create minus p, just give the environment name Python version this, hit enter, and we will create this environment, and in this environment we'll run our project. Okay, so this will take time according to your internet speeds. This will take time, so this is running. Wait until this is completed. You can press Y to proceed. Now venv, this environment is created, and the environment is created, and automatically many dll files, include files, dll files are automatically uh, downloaded and added here. Okay, so I have created the environment. In this, using this environment I will run my code. Okay, and this environment use the version 3.12, Python version 3.12, because I already give the version of the Python. Okay, so now we need to activate our environment. To activate our environment, just give the command conda activate, conda activate, and the, give the environment name venv, and the location symbol like that. Conda activate the our environment variable means virtual environment variable, or you can say the environment is created. Okay, now we can execute our Python code. So just create, not in this, just here we'll create Python file test.py. Okay, press hit enter and run, write code here. Suppose I want to add 1 plus 1 plus 2 like that, or just print any statement like hello world. Okay, just you want to execute here, just use cls to clear the screen, and use python python python, and give the file name python file name test.py. Okay, to run, just hit enter. See the output here. The number total is 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7, and the hello world. Okay, now here if you want to just give a list, whatever I have already seen in the cloud-based editor in Google Colab and Google Git code space, that all things we can do here in our local IDE, and the more feature here also Visual Studio, and here we can use extension and many things, means you can use extension at the libraries, and multiple things we can add from here. So it's better to use, it's to more powerful editor is the Visual Studio VS Code. So we will use here the, suppose I have created the list of 1 comma 2 comma 3 like that, and I want to print this list. Just give the list name print and give the list name here. Using print you can print anything. So here what we will do, python test.py, the Python file name, to execute all the Python code under this file. Okay, now press hit enter. Whatever the code is written, that is just executed. Save in hello world, and after that this list is printed. Okay, and CLS is the clear screen. So this is the Python file. Now if you want to add another test one.ipynb, this is ipynb, this is Jupyter notebook. Okay, this is Jupyter notebook. It is in this also we can write Python code. This is another extension of the Python. So this is the Python py, and ipynb, this is Jupyter file extension. Here you can like the different uh, way of coding. Here you can create code cell, and here you can write 2 plus 2, and here press this one and execute. Just use our environment venv environment to execute our code. Just select this one and try to execute. What happened? Create another cell. Here I think some error. Cancel this one. This want ipykernel. ipykernel is need to be installed to run Jupyter Notebook. Okay, this ipykernel is responsible to run Jupyter Notebook in Google Code, Google Colab, and Git code space inbuilt ipykernel. That's why there no problem. But here, if you want to execute this Jupyter file, ipynb file, then you need to install this ipykernel. Okay, for the Python there is no there is nothing, there is no issue. Okay, but in case of Jupyter you need to install this one. Okay, so how to install this one? Just copy this and just pip python install package, and use install pip command pip install ipykernel. Paste here is not working, so ipykernel, ipykernel, this package needs to be installed. So this is now installing ipykernel. What is ipykernel? Ipykernel is the kernel which is responsible to execute ipynb file. Okay, so I have installed using pip command. You can install any package. Pip install ipykernel. So I have done this one. So clear the screen. I think now you can able to run this code. So you are now you are able to run this code. Okay, suppose I use print hello world. Now you can You can after this is the code cell. Okay, here you can write your code. Okay, and just press execute cell. Okay, now here your output is shown. Okay, this is the code cell where you can write your code. And if you want to create one one more cell, click here, add a code cell, then you can add code. Or here you can also uh, press the plus code. You can add your code cell here. From here you can also add, from here below you can also add. So I print 1 plus 2 minus 3, like that. If you want to do, then execute press here execute cell, or 1. Or you can also press shift enter. Suppose 2 plus 4 plus 5, and press shift enter, then also you got the result 5, 4, 9 and 2, 11. So now your configuration is completed. You can execute your test.py Python file, and you are able to execute Jupyter file, test1.ipynb is Jupyter file, and this one is the Python file. Both you are able to run. For Python, just you need to use the command python test, python space the file name. You are able to execute the Python code. And if you want to execute this Jupyter file, then just write in the code cell and press shift enter, or you can press here execute cell. So both the file you are able to run. For running this Jupyter file, you need to install IPy kernel. Okay, then requirement uh, requirements dot txt. In requirement txt, what, just for running Jupyter node need to install I kernel, and the command is pip. Command is pip install kernel. This is the kernel name. Okay, for running dot py, or you can say Python file, need to create environment env. Okay, need to create environment. Command like conda create -p environment name. Here you can write environment name env underscore name. You can use any name. Okay, and after that here python, here version you can use any version. Okay, python equal to version. In my case, what I have done, just write here, and after that you can activate. For activating, conda activate environment name env underscore name and that location forward slash. In my case, what I have done, just copy this one. For example, I have done like that. Conda create, my environment name is E V E N V environment, and I have used the Python version 3.12. Okay, like that you can execute. And here I have used example Conda activate environment V I have used. Just for this one, this below one is the to run Python. This is the configuration to run Python file. This one, and this one is use full pip install ipy kernel is used to run the running Jupyter node. Need to install ipy kernel. This is for Jupyter notebook. This one file. If you want to run this file, then you need to install this by using this command. And if you want to run the Python file, need to create environment. You go to create environment, use the conda command like this. This is general command, and I have used this one because I have used the environment name is this and Python version is this. Okay, and to activate, just use conda activate and environment name, and this is the location sign symbol. So using current, we are using that's why I have used only forward slash. Directory is the same where we are activating the command. That's why I use only forward slash. Okay, just use conda activate on your environment name. Your environment is activated, and to run Python, to run Python file, just use the below command. Below command, that is Python 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 and your file file name dot py. Okay, this is the command. For example I run Python, and in our case the file name is test.py. Okay, this is the whole thing we have discussed in this video. In next video we will just create or learn Python basics. This is the environment setup and how to run our application, our file. This is regarding that one. Now in further video, in next video, I will discuss the I will start the actual topic, means Python basic, what is the single line command, multi-line command in Python. All these things we will discuss one by one. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.